It's me, I'm back. Yeah, I took a couple days off. You know, when you've got this horrible disease called Lyme disease, you just don't want to do YouTube. I mean, it just wants to kill you. What the hell is this? Anyway, it just wants to kill you. So, I've been not taking it easy. I just haven't been stressing out over whether I should be making YouTube videos or not. I have read the comments and I have deleted a bunch of them because there are some unimaginable assholes out there. So I've decided that I'm removing the comments and blocking the names from now on. I don't give a damn. So that's just it. Stepped over the line one too many times, too stupid to figure it out, so goodbye. So anyway, yeah, I'm back in the 8530 today. I haven't used the 7530 in a couple of days because I've been in the mower. And I mowed this here 2 days ago, and it isn't as dry as you'd think it would be because the ground is so god-awful wet. I know 2 miles to my south, it is so dry that the wettest wet hole I know of is bone dry. But here, I'm dragging mud. I mean, mud with the back tires. So this field is pretty small. It's like 4 acres, and this is basically what the Garden State is all about. These tiny little fields that you stick great big tractors into and, you know, do your job. And it gets done pretty quick. I mean, we're baling at 10 miles an hour. No, 7.5 miles an hour. I'm not going 10 while I'm vlogging, or whatever the heck you want to call this thing. But, yeah. So there went some mud off the front tires. Now, a few years back, you know, to give you a little history on this farm, right there's a hole, and I can't do anything with it because, well, see the mud? You can see the mud. A few years back, like 20 years ago, about 20 years ago, they perk tested this thing. They were going to build houses on this whole place. Not just this 4-acre field. They were going to have a huge development. And the percolation didn't work. It wasn't correct. It didn't permeate water on time. So they couldn't get it passed for a septic system. So it had to stay good old fields. This field, when I started farming this farm, was actually trees. You see that line of trees right there? I left those when I brush hogged it. This whole field was trees like that. There were 3 fields on this farm that were turning into trees from the previous farmer. I guess they felt that the deer were too much and they couldn't grow corn and soybeans back here because the deer would eat them. So if you see those trees, now that is a 3x4 bale there over on the other side, and the height of those trees is somewhere around 20, 30 feet, maybe 30, 35 feet. This whole field would look like those trees, along with that field right there. That field there was one that became landlocked by the farm on the other side. We used to farm that one and the one on the other side. There's a farm over there. But there for about 6 or 8 years, I couldn't get to that field. It was impossible because I didn't farm this farm. And the people that did farm this, whoop, I heard it. That is my the VFS kicking out. I got around the corner there. It's a little damp yet. So as the sun goes down, we start building moisture, and it just becomes a pain in the ass. So, come on already. Anyway, so when I did get this farm, which is, I don't know, there might be 20, 40, 60, 70 acres here. 60 or 70 acres on this. I was able to get over to that field there, and it had already started growing up with trees. And I just, you know, it made me sick to see these trees. Now, the first crop that I grew on this farm was wheat. And I grew wheat for 2 years on here, back-to-back wheat, which is frowned upon. If you guys grow wheat out there, you know this. There is a, you know, you just lead yourself up to problems with fungus and fungus and other fun things like just diseases that wheat will get if you go back to back. It's the same with rye. Oats is a little more forgiving when it comes to that. I've done oats a couple 3 years in a row, and we did a couple of years in a row, and then on the second year we would seed alfalfa into it. But oats seemed to grow okay back to back, but the rest of it's a pain in the ass. So in the second year of the wheat was actually better than the first year of wheat, because we had put lime and we put human waste on this farm, a lot of human waste, and the wheat was just phenomenal, and that was about 20 years ago. So yeah, so 20 years of wheat, or 20 years ago this was wheat, and I put Timothy in on the whole damn thing after the wheat. I frost seeded Timothy in, and this whole farm was Timothy, and then of course orchard grass after the Timothy petered out. I drilled it in with my 750 no-till drill, and it worked out good. You know, it worked out really good, and you know, for 20 years or so that I've been farming this ground, it's beautiful. I'm still producing good quality hay off of it for either mushrooms or for animal feed, which I'm pretty much giving up the animal feed side of it, even though that bale looks pretty damn nice. All of it looks pretty nice. This second cut hay that I did over there, it looks like somebody painted it grass green. It's beautiful. So we're going to be putting that under a tarp here tomorrow, today or tomorrow, and getting that ready for, we're going to put it under a tarp and we're going to get it, yeah, we're going to take it to an auction, because people local here don't want to pay for hay. They want to buy a brand new pickup truck. They want to buy BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, Lamborghinis, whatever the hell they want to buy, and have fancy trailers and everything else to boot, so when they show up at the horse event, you know, everybody's like, ooh, look at all the money they spend. So they don't want to pay the hay guy. So this hay here is actually first cutting, and it is going to the mushroom barn. That over there is second cutting, and that's going to go to an auction, because an auction you're guaranteed to get paid, and it's really nice stuff, so it'll probably pay pretty well. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So that'll be under tarp for that. Yeah, so that's just really the story. Not too much really going on because I am pretty sick. You know, I go to bed at night and I can't get up. I can't go to sleep. I can't shit. That's really terrible, and I know this is getting to be too much information for you, but when I started the medication, I guess the kill off of the spirochetes has caused my intestines to shut down. They just do not want to move. It's really hard for me to make a BM there, if I can say it rather politically correct, and you know, it's just really tough. So I've been drinking milk of magnesia, which is starting to get me moving again, but damn. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy. My bale counts are, I'm over 6,000 bales for the mulch here at home, which to me is kind of shitty because it's September now. Tomorrow is September, so I would really like to be somewhere around 9,000 or 10,000 bales. So it's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm probably going to be able to bale 400 or 500 or 600 bales tomorrow, and yeah, 400 or 500 or 600 bales tomorrow, and that'll get me probably at 7,000 by then. So we're getting there. If the rain holds off and we don't get this hurricane, then we are definitely going to definitely going to be able to clear up a lot of ground. Get it cleared off, get it in a bale, get it stacked up so that it can get hauled, because on Tuesday I have to go pick up that new piece of equipment that I've purchased, and Tuesday or Wednesday, one or the other, probably Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, it depends. Depends on my time. I do have to pick up more baling twine because I'm going through it pretty quickly here, and I will kill two birds with one stone on that thing there. So, but anyways, I guess this is long enough. I have no idea how long it is, but thanks for watching, and hopefully I get a new camera, because I hate this one. It does a lousy job. The audio sucks. It's supposed to be a 4K camera. It sucks. I think this is it's an Olympus Tough Cam, but I think something happened at the factory and they put some shitty components in this thing. So, but anyways, bear with me until I get a new one. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. Apparently, if you don't hit the bell, YouTube doesn't really count it in their algorithm, and I get deranked on YouTube. So if you haven't hit the bell, and that will notify you when I put up a video, and you won't miss any. Yeah, thanks again. Well, hello. He looks a little pissy.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you just ripped him miles away from his home.
Yeah, look at these bugs, man. They're all over the place. Look at this guy. Ooh, pregnant mama. You would not believe these things. There was a spider on the top of this thing that would put these things, it would probably attack one of these praying mantises.
How many of them are there?
Oh, there's hundreds of them. Right there, buddy. See if he gets pissed. Females get pissy. Don't fall off of there. Well, anyway, that's it for that. Done for the night.